This is strange. This is very strange. I don't understand this. So for City guys out there, please explain this to me. Connor, McG out there, I think you're a City fan. Explain this to me. So let me get this straight. Pep Guardiola feels that Joe Hart isn't the right kind of keeper he wants because he is not as good with the ball at his feet. And Caballero, a worse keeper, categorically a worse keeper, is better suited playing with the ball at his feet. You're a goalkeeper. What's your job? You're not a foot keeper, you're not a sweeper, you're not a central defender. You are a goalkeeper. Your job is to keep the goal. That is your primary function. It's your first function, your second function, your third function, and maybe your fourth function. Your fifth is okay, kicking, distribution, sweeping, but your first 4, 5, 6, 7 functions is to protect the goal. You are the last line of defense. You're supposed to keep the goal safe. Joe Hart is a better keeper than Caballero. 100% he is. Better reflexes, better shot saving, better decision making. He's just a better, much more safer keeper than Caballero. Yes, Joe Hart makes a few mistakes here and there, but 10 times out of 10, I'm picking Joe Hart over Caballero. So this is a case of like, you want Claudio Bravo in your team. Fine, okay. Because there's another third wheel there. Luis Enrique. Ter Stegen here. I don't think Ter Stegen is up to the task of being the number one keeper for Barcelona. Claudio Bravo is one of the best keepers in the world. As in, you have Buffon and you have Neuer, Buffon, and you have Claudio Bravo. Don't talk to me about AK Casillas. That boy is irrelevant. He was maybe relevant in 2010, but that boy is irrelevant right now. So Casillas is not even in the conversation. So fair enough, you want to get Claudio Bravo, but Pep, the way you've handled this, it ain't great. Because for me, I feel Joe Hart is very arrogant and very foolhardy and full of himself. So in a way, this is actually quite funny because it's now made him eat some humble pie. But on the real, to be objective, Pep, you've handled this very badly. What is the true reason you've walked in? Joe Hart clearly has been the number one keeper. He's number one keeper for England. Caballero is a guy from the road. Caballero is a guy from the road. I saw him on the road last week selling fruits in Buenos Aires, okay, with like holes in his wife beater vest. So he's a dude from the road. So a dude from the road will now displace England number one, and Joe Hart is one of the best keepers in the Premiership. So that's not me being one, because obviously you've got the hair number one, and then it's between Czech or Joe Hart as to the second best keeper in the Premiership. So for Pep, what makes you? Because for Pep, he likes doing this. He did this with displacing my boy Ronaldinho, which I haven't forgiven him for. So when I meet Guardiola, that's your bald face. I'll tell you, why did you displace Ronaldinho? Who told you? Who give you mouth to go and remove Ronaldinho? Look at his bald face. And he did the same thing coming in with Lamb. So I respect Pep. Let me be real. Pep is one of the best coaches in the world, and a lot of the times his decisions do come true. Like, yes, he displaced Ronaldinho. I didn't like it, but therefore he won the trophy. So who can argue? I can still argue, but who can argue? But this is strange. So guys, am I missing? Because maybe I've not read a little piece of research or something extra, but explain this to me. I mean, am I missing something? You don't want Joe Hart because he's not really as good with the ball at his feet and doesn't really play the way you want to play. He's a goalkeeper. And if that is so important to you, you can train him to be better with the ball at his feet. He ain't rubbish with the ball at his feet, and he's not that much worse with the ball at his feet than Caballero. So you can train him to do that. But the same thing is, he is a goalkeeper. His primary function is to be a good goalkeeper, not to be good with the ball at his feet. So if I'm missing something, please tell me, and then I'll do a follow-up video if you give me new information that makes me illuminate this situation even further. But this is where we stand here. I don't get it. The way he's handled this has not been very good, and you're putting Joe in a very awkward situation. But if it is true for Joe Hart, man, you've got to bounce. You gotta bounce. I mean, literally, if Everton are calling, pick up that phone call and say, "Yo, man, I'm down, baby." Because Everton, that's nice. Because for Joe, the main thing you've got to be playing. Who cares who you're playing for? Okay, not Scunthorpe or like Elche, or any of those boys. But if Everton are calling and Rod will come and say, "Yo, Joe, man, what's up, baby? Let's ride." Then ride. Get down to Liverpool and start, practicing all that Liverpool Beatles songs and all that stuff. But yeah, man, strange, very strange, very odd, and I think Joe Hart has been punked by the bald one here. So yeah, intriguing. Now it's time to tune into the best podcast in our galaxy. I checked. It is the best podcast in the galaxy. It's Talking Tactics. You can head to the main website and click on the icon at the top that will take you into the Talking Tactics podcast, which you can find on SoundCloud and on the iTunes iStore. I don't have an iPhone, so I don't know about the iTunes store. So that's where you can catch us. Remember to like the podcast, to retweet it, to share it. And we always record it every Monday and we put it out every Tuesday. So follow us on Twitter as well to get in your questions so we can answer your questions as well for it. Bada bing, bang. Follow that damn Talking Tactics, Bet podcast with your man, Double H, on your boy, Daniel Tillock. Peace.